The Nissan Armada NISMO exists at an interesting crossroads where performance heritage meets full-size SUV reality. For some enthusiasts, the idea of applying Nissan's storied NISMO badge to a massive, body-on-frame family hauler feels almost sacrilegious. Yet history reminds us that NISMO has ventured into unexpected territory before, and with the 26 Armada NISMO, Nissan did more than just add graphics. It delivered real mechanical and dynamic changes that give this enormous SUV a distinctly sharper personality. The standard Armada already cuts an imposing figure, with its tall stance, upright proportions, and broad shoulders. The NISMO treatment takes that serious canvas and injects character through a series of subtle but effective visual tweaks. Chrome is gone, replaced by gloss black elements that soften the Armada's intimidating presence and make it feel more playful than menacing. A thin but unmistakable red stripe wraps around the body, instantly signaling that this is no ordinary Armada. Look closer and the NISMO's specific details start to stand out. The front and rear fascias are unique, as is the grille, which trades luxury shine for performance-inspired darkness. Side steps and a longer rear spoiler add visual drama, while red-painted brake calipers peek through the wheels as a nod to motorsport tradition. Standard fender flares widen the stance slightly, and red-accented front LED illumination adds flair at night. These changes are unlikely to generate meaningful aerodynamic downforce, but they give the Armada NISMO an identity that is impossible to miss. Under the hood, the Armada NISMO sticks with Nissan's twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, but it receives meaningful attention. Output rises by 35 horsepower, bringing the total to 460 horsepower, achieved through revised software calibration and valve clearance adjustments. Torque remains unchanged at a stout 516 pound-feet, delivered low in the rev range where a vehicle of this size needs it most. To unlock the full power figure, premium fuel is required, a departure from other Armada trims that are cleared for regular fuel, though premium has always been recommended. Power is sent through a 9-speed automatic transmission, and 4-wheel drive is standard. This setup ensures confident traction whether launching hard from a stop or towing heavy loads. Despite its performance branding, the Armada NISMO does not forget its utility roots. It remains capable of towing up to 8,500 pounds, making it just as useful for boats or trailers as it is for highway cruising. NISMO's influence extends beyond power. The chassis receives targeted revisions aimed at improving responsiveness and control. Electric power steering is retuned for quicker reactions, giving the driver a stronger sense of connection despite the vehicle's size. The adaptive air suspension is stiffened slightly to reduce body motion and sharpen handling, especially during cornering and high-speed lane changes. Filling the wheel wells are exclusive 22-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in 275-section Bridgestone Alenza Sport all-season tires, chosen to balance grip, comfort, and durability. Inside, the Armada NISMO follows a familiar formula. The cabin is essentially that of the well-appointed Platinum Reserve, but layered with NISMO-specific accents. Red dominates the interior highlights, from the bold color splashed across the seat surfaces to the 12 o'clock stripe on the steering wheel. Adjustable side bolsters on the front seats add a touch of sportiness, while aluminum pedals reinforce the performance theme. The cabin remains spacious and comfortable, with commanding outward visibility and room for 7 passengers. Beyond the visual flourishes, the Armada NISMO comes essentially fully loaded. There are few options to add, aside from cosmetic extras like a black painted roof, NISMO-branded floor mats, and accessory bundles. Luxury features, advanced infotainment, and driver assistance technologies are all standard, making the NISMO a turnkey flagship rather than a stripped-down performance variant. On the road, the Armada NISMO immediately feels more eager than its standard siblings. Despite weighing just over 6,100 pounds, it pulls away from a stop with surprising urgency. While it is never going to feel light or nimble, the additional horsepower and revised tuning make it feel more responsive than expected. Based on existing Armada performance figures, the NISMO should reach 60 miles per hour in the high 5-second range, marginally quicker than other trims. The exhaust note is also more engaging, enhanced by tuning changes and subtle sound augmentation through the speakers. Handling improvements are noticeable in everyday driving. Around town, the Armada NISMO feels more controlled and composed than non-NISMO versions, particularly over uneven pavement and large speed bumps. Body motions are better managed, and the suspension strikes a balance that feels sportier without becoming harsh. On faster, winding roads, the revised steering and suspension tuning give the Armada a planted, confident demeanor that encourages a more assertive driving style than one would expect from such a large SUV. Importantly, these changes do not compromise comfort. The Armada NISMO still delivers the smooth, relaxed ride buyers expect from a full-size luxury SUV. Long highway stretches are handled with ease, and the cabin remains quiet and composed. In many ways, the Nismo suspension tune feels like a better default setup for the Armada lineup, offering improved control without sacrificing refinement. Pricing places the Armada NISMO near the top of the range. With a base price of $81,720, it sits just below the Platinum Reserve, which costs only slightly more. That makes the NISMO a niche but logical choice for buyers who want maximum style and sharper driving dynamics without giving up space, towing capability, or luxury features. The Nissan Armada NISMO will not convince purists that a performance badge belongs on a 3-row SUV, but it does not need to. It succeeds by being honest about what it is: a massive, body-on-frame SUV that has been thoughtfully sharpened to feel more engaging and distinctive. For buyers who need serious space, real towing capability, and a commanding presence, but also want something that looks bold and drives better than expected, the Armada NISMO delivers a surprisingly compelling package.